Safely cutting a hung up limb. William Hovey Smith, 2025. This is Hovey Smith, the Backyard Sportsman. And I'm engaged in one of those tasks that I thought, oh, well, we'll get it done in a few days. Well, those few days expanded into a few weeks, and now is in danger of expanding into a few months. And what this concerns is this ancient pear tree that I'm sitting on. It was knocked down by Hurricane Helene, among numerous other trees in my yard, which I have since dispatched. And I'm working by myself. Well, what has transpired to date is I have managed to remove, cut, and burn up a lot of this tree tops, including some that were enormously entangled, bent, and grown together. This took a while to do. And the instrument I'm using is this little Hart chainsaw. And it's fine with a sharp blade for cutting this pear wood as long as it's not too thick. I do have a bigger saw that I'll get out later. But the task at hand today is this thing you see behind me is a limb that is very seriously hung up in a pecan tree behind it. And I want to bring down that limb successfully without bringing it down on me or the truck or anything else of value. And so we have progressed by first cutting away almost everything else. So we have the trunk, a couple of off branches that are left and cut off and stubbed, and our big fellow right here. Now it is broken off here, and this part of the branch is resting on solid wood at the bottom of this tree. And that is what we're going to try to work on a little bit. I'm going to make a notch up in here and then hook a chain to it, cut away a portion here, and pull with the truck and see if we can bring it down that way. There is a split in the wood about halfway here. So it's this bottom half, this is supporting. I have a freshly installed battery in the chainsaw, so we're going to start cutting here about 7 inches from this blade. Okay. It's getting down there to where it's broken. I can feel it. It's almost cut through. All right, that block is free now. I'm now cutting a notch to help support the chain. I think that ought to do. I now have the chain in the notch itself, and we'll have a run of about 4 feet before we actually put tension on it as we tighten up. And we're going to gather all of our stuff and our canine co-worker over there and see if we can get this thing down. If you listen to self-improvement and self-help podcast radio shows, you will be hearing more about my new book, Using AI to Make Your Own Job Anytime, Anywhere, at any age. This book uniquely tells you how to come up with an original job idea, then goes step by step on how to start your own business in the United States, and concludes with actually how to write a book if the product you're selling is your knowledge rather than something you made. Our snatch was successful. We not only have our limb down, we also have that trunk of the tree relocated a little bit, which is okay. We can work with that. And so now I have probably another 2 days' work of burning off those small twisted tops. And then we can actually cut up this wood, split it, and prepare it for smoking and barbecues. For now, this is Hovey Smith, reminding you to hunt what you eat and eat what you hunt. Be legal, be ethical, be safe. Goodbye, God bless, and see you next time.